Salut les gars, ici votre boy Charles DB de retour pour un nouvel épisode du podcast Les Rêveurs. Nouvel épisode, nouveau rêveur forcément, mais avant de commencer, n'oubliez pas de liker l'épisode, de vous abonner, épisode très spécial aujourd'hui. C'est bon, c'est fait, générique, let's go.
I don't dream when I'm asleep. I dream when I'm wide awake. That's the difference.
Nouvel épisode, nouveau rêveur, comme je vous disais, et aujourd'hui, on reçoit le meneur du RMB Basketball. Vous l'avez sûrement vu aussi sur Ball is Life, il fait pas mal de 1 contre 1, c'est un joueur très crafty, très shifty. Monsieur Tray Croft dans la maison. Trey, how are you, my guy?
Good, my guy. How about you?
I'm fine. Thank you for taking the time. I like to start my podcast with asking my host, my guest, like to know a man, you have to know like his character and his background. So, can you tell me about how you grew up, how you was brought up, and how basketball came into your life?
Uh, Probably I say for growing up for me was probably kind of different from what everybody else
Yeah.
used to. I'm from like a small city in Anniston, Alabama.
Yep.
I'm born like single. My mom single parent. She raised me growing up by herself. My dad really wasn't around. I wouldn't say I struggled, but grew up living in a project. I ain't have as much as others, but we still made a way. So background kind of cool. I was born and raised in the church. I'm a Christian. I grew up going to church every Sunday with my grandma. So yeah, I believe in God. I mean, I was raised with respect. I was taught to respect others, show other people respect. That's how you get respect. So I come from a good background, honestly.
Sure. And what made you like choose basketball? Because Alabama is known for football. So how like young Trey growing up in Alabama kind of like dive into basketball more than football?
Honestly, growing up, I played both. I
Both.
really played a lot of sports, but I was football, basketball, but
All the way to high school or just like young, as a young man?
I stopped in middle school.
Oh,
I was little in high school, like middle school, I was always small, so at one point it was just like I had to make a decision whether it was gonna be football or basketball, and I just decided to just take basketball more serious because I was better really at
yeah.
basketball than football, but I was good at football too. But I love basketball more, so it was just easy. Honestly,
Yeah.
I fell in love with the game.
Of course. And who were like your idols like growing up? Like the guys you kind of model your game after.
Uh, Growing up, I would say probably like AI,
Okay.
Hot Sauce, Chris Paul,
Sure.
James Harden, um. A lot of the high school legends, I grew up watching mixtapes, so
Oh,
I just take people game. Like I see move I like, and I try and make my own little flavor to it. So I say it's a
yeah.
lot of people that I can actually say I just watched growing up.
Yeah. Me and you kind of the same age. What was like your favorite mixtape? Mine was from Mile John Wall, man. He was going crazy.
Ooh,
What was your favorite? Like the Hoop mixtape, the Bally's Wife, like who has a crazy tape? Austin Rivers got a crazy tape.
he- Austin Rivers do got a crazy tape, but for me, I probably have to go Marcus Levette. I watch his mixtape a lot, bro. Like.
Bro, you're an OG. Marcus Levette.
Was and he left-handed, so it was just like crazy seeing him do all this. So I watched a lot of his.
Yeah.
Let me see who else I used to watch. Kill Car. I used to watch his mix
Mm,
a lot too.
okay. Yeah,
I
all the
like
career
John Wall
guards.
mixtape too, but them was like the main ones.
Yeah. But like John Wall was like, a bigger guy. He
Yeah,
was
he had a crazy mixtape, but I ain't tuned into his mixtape like that as I did others. But he had a smooth mixtape for sure.
yeah. And at what age like did you start to take basketball like seriously? Like even like envisioning a future in basketball?
Probably when I was like 5. I started playing basketball when I was like 4, so like. I was
Okay.
already I was already good. So like once I got to a certain age, it got to a point where like people start questioning like, is he really his day? He's saying he is like. So
Okay. Oh,
I
you was
already
that good back then.
yeah,
Okay.
I was
And like,
already good.
was like the league in your mind like at an early age,
Of
Was it like
course,
for you? Go ahead, go ahead.
I always had dreams of going to the league. I still do. If they call, I'm gonna go running. But
Right.
at the same time, I mean, at the same time, I got in the back of my head, it might not happen either. So
Yeah.
hey.
Sure, sure, sure. And how your high school career went? Like,
High school, I mean, it was kind of cool. I started playing varsity in ninth grade. Um,
yeah,
I was small,
early.
but I was really just a shooter. Like ninth, 10th, I was a just shooter. But then 11th and 12th grade, that's when I kind of started taking off. I started handling the ball more,
Yeah.
versatile game. But yeah, high school was kind of good. I mean, I ain't win no states. I ain't even make it to the state game. I lost in regionals every year.
It happens, It's a team sport. You can be a killer on your team, but if the team not good, you ain't gonna go far.
It is what it is.
Exactly. And let's talk about like college now, because you went to a community college like right after high school. What was like your thought process in decision making at the time? Like, was it like a, grade issue or no offers? What was like your recruitment process like?
So I really I didn't get a college look till my last game of my senior year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and what happened? Like I was supposed to take the ACT again because I needed 1 point higher
Yeah,
to go to like one of the two schools, the bigger school that was looking at me. But I forgot to put my another picture on my profile for the thing, so I couldn't take it. So that kind of hurt me.
come
So
on,
then
man.
I I just chose JUCO because
Yeah,
I mean I had a couple of JUCOs call, but it was just really one that just stood out because it was a coach from around the city and one of my homeboys from my high school that graduated 2 years before me. He went there,
yeah.
so it was already like yeah, I see myself going there.
Okay, and what was like the biggest differences you would say like for the younger guys that are listening to us or will listen to the podcast, what is like the biggest difference between high school basketball and college basketball, whether it's JUCO, NCGA, NCAA, D2, D1, D3?
More discipline. You really gotta get disciplined because like once you get to college, you gotta set a schedule.
Yeah,
you got you got when you first get to school on campus. For me, when I first got on campus, I went and got my classes, then see, so like at my JUCO, we had a JV team too. So if my first practice, it was like 40 people in the gym.
yo,
Yeah, it was 40 people in the gym. So it's like there it was like dog eat dog. So if you ain't got no dog, you're not gonna make it because everybody trying to get to that top spot. So I say you gotta be disciplined, you gotta be dedicated. You gotta have that will to work.
yeah,
If you ain't got that will to work, you ain't gonna make it. So you really gotta just have that drive. You gotta have a purpose behind what you're doing it for. You know. So yeah, that for me, that's how I was too, JUCO. That was like my mindset going in. I had the mindset like when I first got there, like yeah, this is my team, and I showed that from day one. Like I just went
Mhm.
and killed, and everybody respected me.
Exactly. That was like my following question because looking at your stats, I was like, this guy can score the ball. Like whenever you play, like you can score the ball. Like, what is your mindset, when you're in the new team? And we're gonna discuss that later for like you playing Europe, but you go to JUCO, you the new guy, you the freshman. Like, how do you take the ball in your hand and say, like you said, that's my show, that's my team, I run the show.
So well, shit. When I was going, it wasn't really like everybody was new. Basically, it was
Okay.
nobody was on the team that following year. So like everybody was just competing for a spot at that point. So me, the coach who recruited me, he had already told me like when you come here, just
Just
prove
do it.
yourself, make a statement, let them know this your
Okay.
team. So it was already like I already knew it was gonna be my team, but I had to go show these folks, like make them respect me, so they'll know like, okay, yeah, he the leader. So I mean, really, it was just I was just killing everybody who stepped in front of me. I was just killing, talking to them, just
Yeah.
let them know like, yeah, you go have to respect me. So I mean, at that point, when it got to that, everybody trusted me on the team. So I'm the leader. I'm just showing everybody how to walk in the right way. You feel me? Be on time.
Yeah.
You feel me? All that. So I had to take on that role too, and that was another big role. Like if you when you coming in, if you wanna be that captain, the leader, you gotta also walk in that way. You can't just tell these folks and you ain't showing them because they ain't gonna want to do it.
Sure, sure, sure. And like going forward, what made you choose Parkside? Like, did you have like other offers that you had to consider at the time? What was like again the thought process behind that?
Um, I mean, coming out of JUCO, that was one of the schools that was like at a lot of my games. I know the assistant coach, the first year I went to Parkside, he missed one of their games actually to come watch me play the number 18 in JUCO that year. It was like a game to try to go to the playoffs.
Sure.
And he missed that game. So when I went D1 and I got in a little incident and I had to find another school, they was one of the first people, come calling me. So I just was like, I just went with it. I mean, I ain't really have nobody in my corner to talk to really ask about what school I should do. So I just went with who showed me the most loyalty, who I knew really wanted me. So
Yeah.
it just kind of made it a little easier too.
What you're saying right now is like so important for young guys. Like go
Yeah,
where you want it. Like go where
yeah.
they want you. Like
I
thousand
tell
percent.
I tell a lot of my young homies in high school, like they get so caught up in want to go D1 since it's all this money. I
Yeah,
told them like, bro, you gotta go where you want it. Like that money ain't go get you to the league. Cause if you sitting on that bench, what you gonna do?
man. I'm telling
You
you.
just going your years just going away. So go where you want it, and then when you go where you want it, when you prove yourself, you can go anywhere. You could try hit the portal. You go get them big D1 offers, and then they really go want you. But
Yeah.
right off the bat, man, go where you want it. Don't be trying to go to these big schools, especially if you're not no top 50 player.
Exactly. Like we watched like so many young guys go to situation because like it was like all shiny and stuff, D1, the gears, the sponsorships, and just get lost in the sauce, really. No playing time, even redshirting, like
And they don't even know a lot of JUCOs. They got money. A lot of D3s, D2s, they got money. You just gotta go to the right ones. Like you got the
exactly.
same sponsorship. Like it was a couple teams in my league. They had money. Like Grand Valley, they had money. They sponsored by Adidas. Fair
Yeah.
State, they are sponsored by Under Armour. Like you got these different schools. You getting the same gear.
Exactly, exactly. And before we move forward, I want to, you went D1 actually. You touched on it, the little incident. Would you mind like going more into details about like what happened and how did you feel at the time when this occurred?
Uh, I don't really want to go in specifics about the situation, but I got suspended from the team because of a situation off the court
Yeah,
that I got into. So yeah, that happened. I mean, it kind of put me in bad spirits, because I had worked so hard to get to the D1 level,
sure.
and a person got in the way of it, and it messed me over. So I mean, it took a toll on me really mentally. I kind of started down myself, but at the same time, I started talking to God, start talking to my family. My grandma, she one of the most important people in my life. She always sent me like words of wisdom. She always got something positive to say to me, and it just stuck with me when I was going through a hard time. So it kind of helped me, get out of the little slump and right back in the mindset. Well, it's just the obstacle in the road. You just got to get over it.
Exactly, exactly. And what advice would you give like, younger guys, even girls, that play basketball and pursue their dreams and goals in the sports to avoid, those type of situation, especially like people with your background, like coming from the projects and stuff like that, how to not, get caught up in some bullshit.
I mean, honestly, you just gotta you gotta surround yourself around people that's on the same level as you. They want the same goals. Like y'all have the same mindset. If it ain't positive, then don't be around it. You know, really just focus on your craft. Like when you
That's
trying to get somewhere, just stay in the gym. That's the best place to be, because you can be at the wrong place, wrong time, and you ain't even do it, and you might get caught up in it. So I mean, best advice, just stay out the way.
yeah.
Hang with people, the right people. You know who the right people to hang with, and who the wrong people not to hang with. So yeah, just focus on your craft.
Yeah. What was your best memory from your college career? What would you say? Like, is it a game? Is it
um,
a championship? Like,
I
what's the best
think
memory
my
for you?
my favorite moment probably would be when I broke the scoring record at my JUCO. It had been up since like 1966.
Okay, talk your shit. Let's go.
Yeah, so nobody beat it, and it was one game. My coach told me I was like 20 points away from it,
Yeah,
and I wanted to break it at home, but I had a bad game. So I end up breaking it on the road. I had took a one of my teammates had told me I had hit a three, and he told me, he was like, "You 2 points away."
yeah,
So the next play, I'm hunting for it, and it wasn't going down. They just told me to calm down, and my one of my teammates, he told me, "I got you a screen." Just we was on the timeout. My coach was drawing up a play, and he just told me, like, "I got you a screen. We finna get you open so you can break the record." And he did exactly that, and I broke the record. That's probably like one of my proudest moments. I could see my name hanging up on the wall.
talk to
Like,
me. Okay,
like it's a record that probably nobody's gonna beat. Like, to do what I did in them 2 years is hard for
no, it
sure.
is, it is. And one thing I tell my guys that because I have a lot of friends that went from France all the way to the States to play basketball, like, do not take it for granted. You know,
For sure.
like those moments you have to cherish them. You feel me?
For sure.
Like when you have like your name on the wall, whether it's JUCO, whatever, you have your name on the wall, man.
Man, that's a feeling. Like everybody that come through there go see your name. Like they go to be trying to break your record. Like
Exactly.
that's something that's crazy, man. Like,
Exactly. And by, when did you like figure it out that okay, I'm a pro? Like this is what I want to do for a living. Because you can like have all these aspiration, like I want to go to the league and I'm destined for that whatsoever. But when college ends, there's a decision to be made, right? Like
right.
either I go overseas, either I go play in the G, I enter the draft. What was it for you? Like what was your sign to say, hey, fuck it, I'm going to play overseas?
Uh, I mean, like once I left my D1, I already knew, like, okay, my chances of going
Yeah,
to the NBA slim, because it ain't too many that make it from a D1 level, especially a small guard like me. So
yeah,
I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna take whatever the best outcome be. So when I went home actually my senior year. When I went home, I was trying to get a year back, and I
yeah,
was about to go back to go to a D1. I committed to Georgia State actually,
yeah.
but I end up not even getting my year back. So
That's crazy.
one of my best friend, my agent, he my agent right now. My best friend, he hit me up probably like in August, and he was just like, "I got you a team if you want to go overseas. It ain't." He was like, "It ain't much, but I know you go kill, and it's gonna help you. You go." So I was just like, "You know what, man? Let's do it." So I took the chance, and I went up. When I went over there that first year, I killed, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is something I could do," because it was a new experience. I'm
Sure.
around a different culture. Shit, I feel like I'm in the NBA when I'm over here. Everybody love me. I feel like an NBA player. People see me outside, they saying my name. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Taking pictures
this
and all that.
people, yeah, people don't even understand. Like, overseas might be more lit than the NBA. Like, the crowd's way different. I like the crowds here better than in the States.
I'm gonna tell you
They,
one thing because I went to see a couple games in New York, at the Garden, and here in Europe we are what we call supporters. And
yeah,
I'll say that people in the States are more like fans. They come to
yeah,
see a show. Here, bro, we coming to support. We gonna chant, we gonna dance, we gonna rah rah do everything, you know?
Sure, like it's lit the whole game. They always into it, like, and they show mad love. That's one thing I love about over here.
Yeah. And what was your experience like in Georgia? Like besides like everything you just mentioned, the pace, the difference in basketball, how did you adapt to all that?
Um, at first, when I first got in the league, I'm thinking it's crazy, because I'm a new player, so I really wasn't even getting no calls my first 5 games. And you feel me? They playing dirty a little bit over there too. I'm not expecting it, so I had just my one of my coaches. He was a good coach, so he really was just talking to me like he was like, it's like just you gotta act like you in the trenches, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
how you gotta play out here. So once I adapted to it, it was more smoother. Like it was easier for me to know like I bet they not gonna call this, so I can get away with this. Like it's a different type of basketball. I wouldn't say it's as fast paced because most of them players they weren't as fast. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of, but I would say they play strategic. Like it's a like a ball movement. Team play basically.
Yeah. And the year after you went to Serbia, again, how was it? Like did the level like stepped up a bit or was kind of same?
Uh, I mean, I don't even like I say it kind of people say it's a step up, but I mean I don't know. It kind of felt the same because I was doing the same stuff that I was doing my first year.
Hey, that means that you're onto
So,
something.
yeah, but now this year, this a
Yeah.
big step up. It's a big difference over here. Like I could win the game by myself in one of them two leagues. Here, no, can't
Man,
do it.
I like what you say because it's a
Can't do
perfect
it.
natural transition for you playing in France here in Rouen. Um, but you had like a gap year between Serbia and France. Like what happened in between that? Were
I
you
took the
injured
year.
or?
No, I took the year off. I had death in the family had happened at the
Okay,
wrong time, so I took the year off to get my mental right.
got you. Very important, very important. Hope you're good by the way, and salutation to your family.
Yeah,
Um,
appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, let's touch it. France, man. How is it like coming here playing the Elite Two, leading guard for Rouen, being killing it this season by yourself? The team, you know, ups and downs. I believe you're ranked what 14th right now, something like that.
I think like 15, 16,
Yeah,
one of
16th.
those,
Yeah,
yeah, something like that. It's low.
exactly. Highs and lows, but we touched upon it like last month, like 2 weeks ago. You had like your season high. You've been showing out, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. You've been showing out because it's tough to play in France.
For
I
sure.
feel like for me, it's the closest level you can get to the excellence of European basketball. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let you like tell your story and how you came in contact with the club and how you find your environment here in France.
I mean, last year before I did make a sign before I signed to Italy, Rouen was one of my options. Like they
Yeah.
had already was scouting me, so um when I told my agent like, yeah, I'm gonna come back and play this year, he was telling me like here was one of my biggest offers. They wanted me again, so I was like, okay, yeah, we gonna do this. Plus, I already wanted to play in France. This was on my
Okay.
bucket list, so coming here was like cool. When I got here, we started the season off pretty cool. Then went on a little losing streak. Then my coach he quit on us,
Hey.
so that we went down, went on a little losing streak with the assistant coach, and then we got a new coach actually, Coach JD. I mean, he pretty cool. We 3-2 with him. He changed a lot, so I mean, it's pretty cool. But the play style here is real team oriented. A lot of good defense. Fast pace maybe.
Yeah, athletes, man.
A bunch of them. You got the footers here. It's a lot of them. I mean, it's good basketball. I mean, you not getting off in this league easy. You might have a couple good nights, but it ain't gonna be every night.
Not at
You
all,
know,
man. Not
teams
at
go
all.
tune in to you. The game plans change. I think that's a that's one of the pros over here. Like teams know how to make a change in the second half. Like you might not see what you see in the first half in the second half. Like I feel like the scout, all that is good over here. That's like probably like the best you go get.
No, exactly. And you touched upon it, athletes, of course. And a lot of my friends that play like at that level say that it's even harder like to get the good spacing in the Elite 2 than is it in the Battle Elite.
Yeah, for sure. Like that, I see like a lot of the back league. Like it's a lot of ISO, like a lot of open
Exactly.
floor. But here, it's people in them gaps.
Man,
You ain't getting too much of that. You gotta have some good ball movement to get that.
exactly. What would you say was one of your toughest matchup this year?
Um, I didn't really guard him, but I can't remember his name. He played for Rowan. He like number Blair. That's his name,
Yeah,
James
yeah,
Blair.
yeah.
Man, that man, he tough. He had 30 on us in like 19 minutes.
Yeah, he went crazy. He went
Bro,
crazy.
that's probably the toughest player I played over here.
Yeah. And who are the players you look up to here in Europe? Like somebody like Mike James, for instance, Shane Larkin, those guys, like those are
Yeah,
like
I'm
careers like you kind of look at and say, oh, maybe I can go that route.
yeah, Mike James, Kevin Ponner. Um,
Yeah, he be killing Barcelona when he was there.
yeah, them probably the main two for sure.
Okay. That's good because my podcast is called Les Rêveurs, which in French means the Dreamer podcast, basically.
Mm.
So what are like your goals going forward right now? Now that you like kind of establish yourself as one of the leading guard in the Elite Two, is the bet click in your mind for next year? Like, what are
For
those?
sure. My mindset is always move up a league
Yeah,
until I get to Euro League. Then I want to stay consistent, get on like a 2 year, 3 year contract with one of them
sure.
clubs. But for now, yeah, back league next or any league bigger than the league I'm in.
Yeah. Even the G, like, do you have like some contacts?
I don't really want to go to the G League unless I'm on like a 2 way.
I got you. I got
Yeah,
you. Because this is the trenches out there. Like
for sure.
the G is tough. The G is
Yeah,
tough, not gonna
and
lie.
my pay better than what I'd be making in the G League over here, so I'm cool.
1000%. And the NBA might be coming soon. I know
I
they
hope
have.
so before
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get too old.
Nah, you cool. How old are you? Like you like
I'm
what, 29?
28.
28?
Yeah.
Bro, look at Mike. How old is Mike James? 33? 33,
Hey,
30 something? Nah, you good, bro. You good. Like, and the way you play, like you efficient. I don't see how's your joints, like the knees, everything okay?
hey, them things be hurting. we it's too much practice, and I need a break right now, man. I'm telling you, my body going through it
Hey, season is almost over.
for
But
sure.
not gonna lie, you've been killing it for real. One thing I want to touch on is also 1v1 basketball because I saw that you were playing in Rouen. I was like, what the fuck is that guy doing here? Because I'm a huge like Ball's Life fan. I was in New
Right.
York actually for the pay-per-view when Lamar played JQ, Nas played Bristol.
Okay, okay, yeah. You was at the lit one, yeah.
Man, I'm deep in the scene, bro. Trust me. I was watching like Judgment Day not too far ago. Do you keep up with the scene here in France?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Them my guys, them my guys.
Yeah, yeah. Like what like because I saw that Davo said that, Trey's coming back like when he's done with the season in France. Like, do you have like matchups in mind? I have one for you, but I want to
What's your
hear
one? What's your one?
lefty against lefty, you and Lamar, man. You and LP. I want to see that. You and LP. LP is my guy, bro. I rock with LP a lot. I was watching him at Mississippi State. Love him, but he's been losing some games whatsoever. I feel like you back on the scene is a matchup that, hey, you got to go through the guys now, and you one of the guys in front.
I'll play him. You know, I don't duck smoke from nobody.
Let's
Whoever
go.
they know, whoever they put in front of me, I'm gonna play, win or lose. So me, I don't have no matchups that I just want anybody I want to call out. Besides, I mean Cam, because everybody keep making excuses for him when I beat him. So
Okay.
Now they say he better, so like that's like one of the matchups. Like, yeah, I want to run that back. Let's see, is he better than what he was the first time I beat him? So yeah, run it
Yeah.
back.
Exactly. So Cam, like even a guy like Nesco, do you want like, because I was
Yeah, he
impressed
up
by
on me
Nesco,
though
bro.
right now, so I can't even really call him out. I have to play him when he want to play me or something, cause he up on me right now. So I gotta
Yeah.
respect that. I gotta hold my L's on him right now.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that a lot. But the scene been growing, obviously, and what I want to say is like now there are a lot of avenues to be paid playing basketball from what it was back then. And like is the and you don't have to disclose any figures, of course, but is like the money good like playing one-on-one basketball? Like when you one of the top players like playing for TNC, Ball is Life, OTD, all those leagues.
Yeah, you the money good for sure. You gotta think about it. You ain't getting paid from just one platform. You getting paid from every platform that you own, and it's a lot of platforms out here that's offering money. So it's good money for sure.
Exactly.
But you
And
just gotta be entertained, and you gotta get some wins too. You can't just come on and be losing and think if
yeah,
people gonna pay you, you gotta win to be one of them paid guys and
sure.
bring in some views.
Yeah, you got to put on a show. And I wanted to ask you, like, how did you even get involved in the scene, man?
Um, so basically, they came. It was a event in Birmingham. That's not my city, but it's like 45 minutes from where I live.
Yeah,
And the person who posted it, I knew him. Like he was one of helping my agent, and I had inboxed him and was like, I need a game. And he was like, yeah. And then Body Bag, you know who Body Bag is, right?
yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
on the
sure.
scene at the time too. And he's from Birmingham. So
Okay,
he put a word in for me too and helped me
okay,
get a matchup. So when they gave me the matchup, I was just like, yeah. They told me who I was playing. I said, oh yeah. I'm finna just put on a show. I always wanted to be on Ball's Life. I'm finna put
yeah.
on a show and I know they gonna call me back. And that's what I did.
Hey, you've been trolling ever since. What was like your favorite game on the scene so far?
My favorite game, probably me and School game.
That's quick.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. I watched that one. That was a tough one.
Cause it was
Why is
crazy
it your favorite?
because like it showed me how good I actually am. Like I really played him. I just came off injury and played him 2 weeks off of my injury. I
Okay,
fractured my foot, and I was I started rehabbing a little earlier than what I was supposed to, but it didn't matter because like my trainer had told me like I mean in the military they make you rehab anyway. So we started rehabbing early, and
yeah,
when Nesquik came. I told them like I was ready because I played a 5-on-5 game like probably like 2 weeks before next quit and I felt good. But I'm knowing like shit, I ain't in no conditioning and I went and played, put up a fight against him like that. So I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, that showed me like, yeah, if I was 100%, regardless, I was still supposed to win the game because I smoked the free throw.
Hey,
It
happens,
still showed
man.
me like, yeah, I can beat this nigga. I can hang with them niggas.
Yeah, and he was like, I mean, he was not even was, he is one of the best on the scene. Like so far, like
Sure.
you've been going crazy this year. So, uh, hey, man, I have a wish. Like I want to see you Summer Jam pay-per-view with somebody with a dog. I got
Pay
LP
per
for you,
view
but
coming soon when I get home. Soon when I
okay.
get home. It's coming.
Hey,
For
if
sure.
it's not like too far, because y'all love to have it in California, it's so far away from where I live, so expensive. But if it's in New York, I'm here, bro.
I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but I'll make sure to let you know.
Because last year it was in DC, right?
Yeah, then I think so. I mean, most of the time they be having them everywhere. I think they be just going city to city for real with it. They try to
Yeah.
have it in different places.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gonna see. We're gonna see. So quick question, like, what advice would you give like younger guys like you? Because I know the other way around. I know players that are from Europe or Africa that go to play in the States. But I don't know your mindset, guys, like when you come here to play in Europe and your mentality, quote unquote. So what advice would you give guys like you that make this transition? Like to sustain
I
and
mean,
succeed over here?
honestly, you just like you gotta come over here. You gotta understand you in their territory. So like, I won't say let them disrespect you, but don't go in disrespecting them right off the bat,
Yeah.
cause they can always team up on you and get you gone from the team. So me, I just come in, open minded and be cool with my teammates. Like I'm cool with all my teammates. Don't
Yeah,
no give me no problems. We cool on and off the court. Like we have that bond. I make a bond with all my teammates every year. Like because that's the best. That's the only way you go really win. If people don't like each other, is go cause chaos. But
yeah,
like every team go through moments where like something happen. Somebody might not like somebody, but the best thing is just come over here, be respectful to your teammates. They go respect you
sure,
and just hoop, play basketball. You getting paid to hoop. Your coach go want you to score. You're American, so that's really what you come here to do. Depending on your whatever you play in your position, but most of the time they want you to score. Or you a PG, come ready to play mate. You go get your buckets. So just come with a positive mindset. Um, humble, be humble.
sure.
Um, I mean, and really have that will to work. Like I always say, you just gotta have that will to work. It's the same thing. You gotta get in the gym by yourself when nobody don't see it.
Exactly. And then those schedules, bro, they're serious. Like
Man, I practice
you
two
th
times a day,
man, you told me that
every
on
day.
camera, yeah.
Like I just practiced two times today, and I have a game tomorrow.
That's crazy. Like how do you deal with it? Like, do you take
Bro,
any
bro, you won't have no choice. Like
and that's why they
what's
pay
on
you.
that what's on that schedule? You miss a practice, that's money out your pay.
1,000%.
So shit, I'm there.
Exactly.
I might not be want to be there but I'm there, still putting in effort.
Exactly, yeah. And how did you adapt to life in France, like outside of basketball? Even though basketball is probably 80% of your time, what Trey does on the 20% left?
I'm relaxing. I'm playing a game with my homeboys back home.
Yeah.
I'm probably talking to my people sometimes. I might go for walks. I mean, go have fun with my teammates. Do something with my teammates when they want to. I mean, that's really it for real.
Hey, ain't nothing much to do in Rouen, especially, bro.
Man, this city's so boring. But hey, man, it's something different, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah, last thing I wanted like to touch on is how do you like keep up with the family and stuff? The friends, the like how is it? Is it hard? It's like what, 6 hours?
Yeah, I mean it's not really too bad because like man, when they get their day started, I'm like halfway through my day, so
Yeah,
like I still can manage to talk to them. I might not be able to talk to them as much, but they normally call me around the right time, so that's
sure.
cool. Plus my mama work early morning, so she get off at like 2, which would be like 10 here. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool. And my grandma early bird, so
Exactly. Okay, so there's like not much of a lost communication here because
nah.
it can be tough, bro, especially if you let like I don't know, a fiance or girlfriend at home, bro. It can be tough, bro. It can be stressful.
Nah, I don't got them problems. I don't have neither one of them. So,
That is
but no,
cool.
it's definitely tough. I mean, I do miss my family for sure. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm doing something. This for them too. So,
Hey,
I just gotta
exactly.
tough it out. I'll be back with them soon.
Sure, 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 sure. It's called the Dreamers Podcast for a reason, Trey. What are your goals and dreams going forward? Not only on the basketball court, but also in life.
Really, eventually I want to build my own gym, start my
Yeah,
own team, be able to give back to my community. Make sure my family's straight. They don't have to want for nothing. Um, Yeah, just really, just give back for real. Like that's my goal, my dream. Make sure all my people good, family and friends. Make
exactly.
sure I'm good in life.
Hey, we must do. But yeah, we approaching the end of this podcast. I want to thank you a lot for taking the time to chat with me. Hope my English was not too broken, and
No, it's smooth, bro. It's
we were
good.
able to trade like politely and stuff. Thank you taking the time. Where they can follow you is right now. Like it's a promo moment. Like if you have a
Uh,
mixtape coming out, let's go. It's your time to shine.
you can follow my Instagram at Trey with two Y's with a
Yeah, yeah.
number 4 underscore. You can follow my YouTube channel at
Hey,
T
you been
Bucks
going
5.
crazy on the vlogs, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out
tune
to
in with
you.
them. It's gonna be popping in the summertime. And yeah, that's really the main two. They can follow me on right there.
Exactly. Thank you, Trey, for taking the time. C'était votre gars Charlot DB, l'équipe. J'espère que vous avez kiffé le podcast. Les sous-titres seront normalement ici. Tous les liens en description. Allez vous abonner à la chaîne de Trey. Allez vous abonner à sa chaîne. Il fait des vlogs qui déchirent. Quality vlog, I swear, like all my life. Like, those are very good vlogs. Allez vous abonner à lui. Allez vous abonner à nous, les Rêveurs Podcast, sur toutes les plateformes. Spotify, Deezer, Apple Podcast, YouTube. On est partout. En tous les cas, les gars, merci beaucoup. Merci à vous. Trey, thank you so much. And see you on the next episode.